All right. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, the 25th of June today. A bit tired this morning. Had a late one last night. Had a late basketball game, so just getting myself up again. But let's start with the daily proverb, as always. Check the chart, see well. But Proverbs 25 for the 25th day of the month. These are more proverbs of Solomon, compiled by the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah. Is the glory of God to conceal a matter, to search out a matter is the glory of kings. As the heavens are high and the earth is deep, so the heart of kings are unsearchable. Remove the dross from the silver, and a silversmith can produce a vessel. Remove wicked officials from the king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. Do not exalt yourself in the king's presence, and do not claim a place among his great men. It is better for him to say to you, "Come up here," than for him to humiliate you before his nobles. What you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court, for what will you do in the end if your neighbor puts you to shame? If you take your neighbor to court, do not betray another's confidence, or the one who hears it may shame you, and the charge against you will stand. Like apples of gold and settings of silver is a ruling rightly given. Like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. Like a snow-cooled drink at harvest time is a trustworthy messenger to the one who sends him. It refreshes the spirit of his master. Like clouds and wind without rain is one who boasts of gifts never given. Through patience a ruler can be persuaded, a gentle tongue can break a bone. Fine honey, eat just enough, too much of it and you will vomit. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house, too much of you and they will hate you. Like a club or a sword or a sharp arrow is one who gives false testimony against a neighbor. Like a broken tooth or a lame foot, reliance on the unfaithful in a time of trouble. Like one who takes away a garment on a cold day, or like vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. The enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. In doing this, you will be heaping burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. Like a north wind that brings unexpected rain, as a sly tongue provokes a horrified look. Better to live in the corner of a house than better to live in the corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. Cold water to a weary soul is good news from a distant land. A muddy spring or polluted well are the righteous who give way to the wicked. It is not good to eat too much honey, nor is it honorable to search out matters that are too deep. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Huge. Heavenly Father, thank you for a new day. Pray for a profitable day on the charts. Myself and everyone watching, and more importantly, pray that we just grow and continue being disciplined traders. Amen. Amen. Alright guys, that's it today. So yesterday was a bit crazy. I got both of the Top Step accounts funded. I took a max loss again yesterday. I just got chopped up in the AM session, really. Like we were just hovering for a long time, dipped lower here. I was in this short, then pulled back against me. I thought we were just pulling back to previous day point of control, but we just kept blasting through, and then we did dip, and then we pumped again. So markets are a little bit heavy going at the moment. Let me just get rid of all of this. Red. Just gonna copy these levels for what? MNQ's up 2%. Okay, so it looks like we want to go short. We're just going to see if we invert this. This could be honestly a really nice move to the side. Wait and see if we hold this or whether buyers want to push it higher. Looks like we're going to melt through here. Wait for the close. Beauty. Short here. Oh, I did not expect it to be that much, but that's okay. So we're looking for about 2.8 to recover from yesterday. Actually, it should be about 3,600, as that's what we're trying to hit per day, which comes out to like 4.6. which I mean is doable. I'm just gonna put my levels on to 29873. Can't hit it, that'll do. Point of control is at 786. And value area low is at 568. Okay, so it definitely makes sense for us to potentially spill this lower. We're gonna add this position in as well. This comes to rebound on us, well, it is what it is. And just targeting previous day value area low here. I got these accounts. So this one, I'm pretty much at $100. For this one, we're already in drawdown. We actually got $50 to go here. And similar $80 here. So I'm gonna unbind. Let's adjust my risk as we're going down here. Taking on the higher time frames too. So yeah, we want to at least retrace some of this move. Previous day point of control looks decent, even value area high here. So might look to take out a bit of our position. So there. Want to see this melt through. And just using M3 levels for stops and things like that has been pretty good. Use this risk. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do with these accounts here. Max I can take is 1.5 for the day, so see if we break this low and we'll add these positions in as well. Just waiting for M3 closures really before we can proceed. I'm gonna try a little stab here at this pullback on the M3 here. Might fill up these highs before we go lower. Maybe not. Still have this level in here. It's purple. Okay. This level here. Like what the daily did look like here. Interesting. Would definitely push back up into previous week value area low before spilling lower. So just gotta be mindful of that. got in at a pretty bad entry here, to be honest. It's at M3 level, so we'll just wait and see if we respect it on an M1. If we break it on an M1, we might be going for up here. They're respected, but point of control and everything's resting right here. So, ooh, yeah, my internet, I don't know why, has been dropping out first few minutes as well. So I'm anticipating that might happen here as well. Getting in short. So these highs, keep it at the same high. Looking for 1.5. Equal lows resting right here. Okay, drawdown. Bigger drawdown here. See if we respect this VWAP. Okay, we'd be expecting to sort of go from here now. Just waiting for sellers to get involved. Ideally pushing us past our entry here. Slow morning. We might not see too much activity. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, just need to break past this. Really pushing to these lows, and then we're good. Okay. We can scale in here. Just wait for a push back up into our entry. Yep. And boom. There's our add. Not going to add in on this one just yet. Just want to see a closure below all of this before I get green lighted. I might have my little one with me as well. I'm going to have to take her to daycare this morning, so she might come in halfway through session around 8:30. 6:30, I'd say, for New York time. Let's wait and see. No one's like really I can't see much volatility or displacement in one direction, so it's still pretty much anyone's game for now. Just going to go off the fact that we have closed a little bit low. I think we're below, yeah, so we're negative on the day, moving below the opening gap here. So pushed up, filled the gap, closing under it now. So expecting at least some of this move to be recovered, but let's wait and see. I'm gonna adjust risk here. To be honest, because the fill was so bad here, I'm actually not going to scale into this position. Scaling it again is just gonna, like, if we're wrong, we're already risking half of our drawdown for today, so pretty risky. But I mean, this is kind of what you got to do if you're looking for these big days. Just gotta accept it's just a number and accept the risk, really. Okay, so moving just below previous day point of control now. This is better for where we'd want to be taking profits. Not afraid to add in again if we see some displacement to the downside. Going for 10 micros max. Drifting to the 30-second was one of the reasons I got cooked yesterday, so just gonna keep it at an M3, reduce our risk here as much as we can. Crazy as risk reward. Hello? What's up? Alright, you can leave her in here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Alright, we got Little Miss with us here for the moment. Let's see. That's about your opinion. You can just don't grab it. Speak. Okay, nice, thank you. This is a whole new challenge, man. Trading with it. This is her on the screen, by the way. You're trading. She's trading. Okay, nice. Okay. We might have to put on some Dora to keep her entertained here. Alright, looking like we're getting a bit of push finally. Okay, so it's good we're still in profit on this position. We can invert this here, especially with a large amount of buying orders. This can all be swept and taken. Ideally, with lots of volume to the sell side, we should be okay for this spill. You can see here, we're still struggling to get above new day opening gap. So this definitely should be our stop loss at 110, 7, 10. Still respecting here. So what we'd love to see in the next 2.5 minutes is a closure below here. Ideally, all these buys get absorbed by sellers. We push down towards here, and we're still green lighted to look for these levels down in here. And keep that risk as tight as possible. Yeah, no closures below our entry on M3 on this account, so no reason to add in for now. Really not much movement this morning at all. Yeah, and this is our new key level here. Looking for a closure below here. Eating up all of this buying volume in here. Really low volume in comparison, even just to yesterday. So we started reversing pretty much at 5. That's crazy. Huge reversal here. Okay, just want us to close below all of this now. If buyers start getting involved heavily here, we'll just take ourselves out. So we haven't seen too much buying volume. We're closing at the low of the candle. It's looking pretty good for continuation here. Okay, might go to break even here. Fortunately, not there just yet on this one. Might actually just reduce risk even smaller. So $65 loss, which is at this M3 candle high. Just add VWAP now. So if we continue and go lower, VWAP should drop with us, but at least protect our downside here. Okay, so we're seeing more buying volume come in here. I'm going to go break even on this one. See if I can tag myself out on this account too. No. Now, if this gets eaten up once again, this downside move, we are going to get out of this position. Just because we haven't actually fully closed below this level. Seeing some volume step back in to the buying side. So just got to be careful. We need to really close below this purple line to confirm. Pretty strong closure now. Pretty much at the lows. Okay, looking good here. Just want a closure. Need to wait one more 30 seconds for the next minute. All in all, looking good. M5 still respecting. Still want to go lower. Just got to be mindful of these pockets for BISIs in here. Could springboard pretty aggressively. So okay. Just want these lows tapped again now. Yep. This is why I was being a bit cautious. So did I just scale in to here? No, okay. Okay, cool. So every buying attempt is being rejected pretty aggressively now. So it looks like sellers do want to hold control. It's just if we see a big push of buyers getting involved, then obviously there's not much we can do about that. ES I think was in a slightly better position. I don't know if I moved that. I did. Just because we're already at this gap here. Haven't taken New York AM high as well. Haven't closed above this TB. So shorts actually do look really nice on ES, but we're just going to stay with MNQ for now. Crazy move here, man. In 5 seconds. Still somehow in here too. Still feel like we put this high. Expecting like a potential wick up and then explosion back to the downside. This high looks pretty good to take, to be honest, and that's where my stops are, I think. Yeah, just above. Just because we've got the VWAP approaching here as well, might look to take a $200 loss now, giving the trade a bit of room. Just as it's approaching our entry here too. Still no closure below this purple line actually, which is a little bit concerning.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pretty slow morning here. Not too much happening. Oh. Okay, still haven't been filled on this extra 2 micros here. If we do, we're gonna have to adjust our risk here. I think being above VWAP by a few points is a wise decision here, but we just need to follow through. We've had no displacement pretty much all morning. So if we can break this low, we'll probably look to move stops at break even on this count here. Really struggling at this level here, it seems. So we did get that closure that we're looking for in an M5. Remember us wanting to be underneath here, which we are. Last 30 seconds here as well. Really using all sides of my brain here. Trying to not get distracted by Dora too. Yeah, I just don't really like this entry. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm just not liking the entry, the position on this one. Gonna wait here. I'm gonna go break even here as well. I'm just not liking that we haven't broken this after so many attempts. This account I'm not too worried about, just because the size is pretty small. Stops are at a good level. Decent entry. This obviously was our best entry here. I just need to see these levels like taken, and then we have a bit more confidence to get back in. But until we see that, we just can chill. Break even across all accounts here. That's already a win. If we gotta go, we gotta go. It is what it is. Alright, looking decent. Alright, good rejection here. A tiny bit lower for our stops here. At least we can be a little bit more aggressive by sizing down. Okay. Super slow morning today, guys, so we might just leave everything as is, break even on this position, which is huge. These other accounts, I'm happy with the risk available if this does want to push back up. And obviously this account, if we can hit back up, we'll need one more winning day to hopefully pass. So yeah, it's all looking decent. All looking decent. Just not seeing much volume in the marketplace, which is fair enough. 9 AM we should see some volatility stepping. The hourly here, 30 minutes we closed bearish after taking out that previous high. So all in all, I'm still happy with shorts. I think shorts are the higher probability play here, but need that closure, man. Closure below here, then we can scale in on this account. pushing down, but then just not breaking through. So no follow through. Not seeing too much volume here. I mean, the candle has just started, to be fair, but okay, not stopped out here just yet. It's a fair bit of volume in this candle here. If buyers have enough strength to push this up. See ES as well, if ES is putting up a fight or whether it's just melting. Yeah, ES looks super clean to the downside, man. Super clean. Real bad entry here. But just anticipating that we're gonna push past all of this. Might just make a quick coffee, guys, to be honest. I need to wake up. So leave things as is. I'll be right back. coffee is secured. Still haven't really done much at all. Looks like we're finally starting to commit to the downside. Again, if we get that closure above this purple line, we're going to add in. Scaling in here. Beautiful scaling. They're looking for 4.6 if possible. So aiming for 1.8 per day because we had a losing day yesterday. That's why I'm going for 4.6 because we should be at 3.6 for 1.8 for 2 days. It's only going to be one winning day, but at least just puts us on track for aiming for that about 1K per day. Okay. I'm going to keep it to an M3. The smaller time frames are just so, like, honestly, I probably would have gotten out of that position there, seeing that 1 minute with just the volume and how the candle closed. But then on the M3, we still got one to go. So if we push all the way back down, then that upward move is just negated and they're trapped again to the downside. So just keeping it on a higher time frame typically does yield better results. And just check out other... Okay, 54 bucks in profit. If it gets stopped out, we're just going to call it for the session. Don't need to overtrade. That was really what killed me yesterday. It was just trying to just force an outcome on the market. Market's not giving it, then it's not happening. Is what it is. We close back up. We might need to get out of here. Let's see what risk we can... That's 250 if we come back up. Probably where we need to be, to be honest. Yeah, super slow morning today, guys. So not much really to comment on. Shorts still look ideal for now. But it does look like with just how much resistance we have to the downside that we could springboard back up. So I'm just trying to be cautious of that. What's up? I am Muxy. How you doing, man? Or lady? Lady, what's up? Yes, I did move to live, and I have not been doing very well on the live account. I think there's just something about moving live that just makes me want to like run it. Because usually with combines, like as you're seeing right now, I trade pretty aggressive and happy to risk a lot. In live accounts, they don't like that at all. So they put me on like they're like, okay, you're still in live, but you're gonna have to trade like a demo account for now. Bring back profits, and then we'll give you back your live account. So I'm just having to slow right down, size down a lot more and stuff. But it's kind of silly. I just want to start moving my capital into my own live brokerage, to be fair. It's just all the rules and yeah, it's just not, I'm not with it. But yeah, family funders futures. How did I forget the name? FFF anyway. Probably one of the best prop firms I've traded with. Quick payouts, no denials, live programs like really decent. I started with 7.5k on my live account, so I don't know too many other firms that give you that much leverage to jump. And yeah, about to reload some more accounts with them. Just want to see if we can get a top step payout, just because with the double caps, you know, 4k per account is pretty crazy, especially if you can run 5 accounts. So I've also got to take a trade on these Apex accounts too. I think tomorrow's the last day for these before they expire, so I'm like $5 or $3 away from the target. This is a new one I just bought that I'm $1,000 down on, which is okay. That doesn't make sense. Showing I'm at like break even here, but I'm pretty sure I took a loss yesterday, so I don't know what's going on here. Somehow I break even. But yeah, if we can take these accounts up as well, we'll have 7 Apex accounts to activate. How long have you been trading, Moxie? Nice, close to passing your first evo. That's huge. Which account did you go with? Did you go with the Prime plan? I only trade my session. Yeah, that's the way to do it, really. This is my high probability session, to be fair. And if I trade like 3 p.m. New York time, I've noticed every other time outside of that just is buns. I think we've had the hourly closure now, I would anticipate. Okay, in literally 1 minute. Okay, so we should see some volatility here now after 1 hour. Since last Feb, wow, that's pretty good. That's unreal. Passing evals within a year. 25k velocity, okay, nice. Nice. I think velocity has trailing drawdown, so if you're almost passing on that, max kudos. That's huge. Session. I still need to get a good strategy down pat for New York. it's just super hard to trade for me. The price swings are just insane. Looking okay for continuation to the downside here. I'm gonna have to go in about 14 minutes. Good. I thought I was behind. Nah, I don't think you're behind. Feels like it took. Oh, time wise? Nah, that's insanely quick. Insanely quick. I was trading for a good probably 3 years before I passed my first eval, so that's unreal. And probably like 2 with like real dedication, studying ICT and all that. So to do it in like a year and a bit is crazy. I mean, you think about it, like what we're doing right now is a skill, right? Like you go to uni to get a degree to be able to have the skills to do a job. If you're doing this for a year and a half and then you're able to cash in a couple thousand a month in payouts, better than a uni degree, in my personal opinion. I need to know if I'm running wrong right away. Yeah, that's very true. That's what sucks with Asian session. Sometimes you can have good volatility, like if there's been overnight news. Sometimes the market responds pretty well, but yeah, as we're seeing now, it's not ideal. Yeah, no, my pleasure. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, so I don't know whether I think stops are at a good spot on this one. Obviously, entry being a little bit worse here, but standing to lose about 250 with the $10 we've made. I'm happy with that. And then this is the last account. Stops at like $100. So I think risk all around is managed pretty well. On these accounts, really glad with this entry, to be honest. And yeah, we're just gonna let this one swing. I've got to take the little one to daycare. Moxie, thanks so much for tuning in and having a bit of a conversation. Good to speak to you. And yeah, we will maybe come back at 10 for Asian session. I don't usually trade the 10 a.m. open. I like being in and out before, but since there's absolutely no movement, we might need to wait for that. We can still push down towards these levels. I think 10 is going to give us that spill down to reach these zones. But for now, it is what it is. Before they move, I'm debating getting 4 more while they're on sale. Yeah, honestly, so I had 4 accounts hit payout of 8K on all 4, and then they pretty much moved me straight away. Ooh, decent push up here. I think we might be getting stopped out. See you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to take the little one off now and just leave the trade as is. All the best for your trading, Moxie. And